We actually don't call it a day camp. We call our campers teens, and we call the camp a program, because when they get to a certain age, they need something that is more specific for their needs. Having middle school backgrounds, we recognize that a program must be designed where they pick and choose the things that they are most interested in, while also being offered the opportunity to play sports and go swimming every day.
Just like teens leaving the elementary schools and entering a middle school or a high school, it's an opportunity where teens have a say on how they're going to direct their day. We saw a need that teens were really done with the day camp, typical day camp routine. This was an opportunity for them to incorporate the best of day camps, the swimming, being on the fields, tennis, which is offered, but also being a little more specific to their needs, be it video or photography or cooking and sewing. So it's really geared for every teen individual in mind.
I coordinate the schedule every day. We have a selected based schedule, so I go through each kid every day individually and ask them what they want to do for the following day, and either that evening or that morning I make up the schedule and coordinate that. What's different about Teen Hampton, what I like, is that I'm allowed to interact a little bit more with the kids and get to know them a little bit better.
Oh, he did it! Lloyd! Stepping up!
I have great kids, great atmosphere. My co-workers are fantastic. The directors are incredible. They give us anything that we need, especially for my program, which requires a lot of equipment, specialized equipment such as particular amplifiers, guitars, cables, wires, all of that stuff, etc. But my experience here has been 10 times better than any other summer job I've ever had.
In a classroom, it's more structured. It's like if they're not doing something right, you have to punish them. This is more of a happy environment. They want to be here, you want to be here, whereas school is you're forced to go. This is something fun, relaxing, but we're teaching them skills that they need to know as well. But you don't even see it. You don't feel like you're teaching them, but in reality you really are.
I guess they're never really put in an atmosphere like this where they are still with so many of their peers, but there's not so much of a strict educational aspect to it. And like I said, they get to learn things that they want to learn, as opposed to being forced to go into a specific subject. They're given an option of what it is they want to do, so that way they can pick a more specific field, as opposed to being like, it's 3 o'clock, let's go to arts and crafts. It's kind of like, it's 3 o'clock, I would much rather make a film and interview Rich and stuff like that.
It's good equipment the kids are using. We can offer them fitness, we offer them the athletics also, we have pools and stuff, we go out, so we do every aspect of what other camps do or other programs do, we have here. I think that's a really nice thing to be able to send your kid to a camp like that where they have the opportunity to do that.
You get to choose what you want to do. It's not like you're assigned to a group and you get to experience different things with what you like. Photography, I never knew that I would ever even think about doing that, and then when I did it, I just loved it.
Well, every other summer camp I've been to have been a regular summer camp where we're forced to do things that we might not want to do, or that certain people want to do but the rest of the group doesn't. So this Teen Hampton is much different because we get to choose what we want to do, and I love that.
My favorite activities at camp are doing sports all day. I like doing water polo. Art was really fun. You can always find me at art and Teen Lounge to play some Modern Warfare.
You can do many things like sports or videography, photography, cooking, sewing, and other cool things.
My favorite activities were AYP and rock band.
I love playing guitar, and art is also my other favorite one. I like just being able to play my guitar and jam with people.
My favorite activities in camp were sports and rock band because I was with all my friends and I learned a lot of new things.
Well, I think it's great that everyone knows each other and everyone's friends with each other for the most part. And I think it's a lot better than school because there's less kids, so you get to know everyone else. So if you're in an activity that you don't normally do, you'll still know most of the people then.
I became friends with people from other people's schools also. So I don't really suggest that we have cliques though. I think that like everyone's kind of cool somehow. We might just sit at different tables, but like I think everyone talks.
I think everyone just gets along well here, no matter what, if there's a big age difference or not. Everyone just kind of gets along and goes with the flow.
From week 1 to week 8, I have seen teens explore areas that they've never tried before. So there's a kind of a comfort zone. Our staff is all trained to work with teens, but specifically in the area that they're assigned to. So a child who's never picked up a musical instrument might try it with no fear of, oh, if I don't do it right, I'm going to be asked to leave. Everyone has the opportunity to explore new areas.
We started off with a lower enrollment, and as the program continued and as the summer went on, our program only grew. We added more things. Kids who left, or maybe we just wanted to try it out for a week or 2 weeks, all re-enrolled. We really didn't have any kids or any parents that had any negative feedback. They were always very positive about what happened here, and we had kids that went away, were here for the beginning of the summer, went to camp, went on vacation with their parents, or did whatever, and then came back.
We've all learned from each other. The counselors have learned from the teams, and the teams have learned from us, and the directors have overseen everything and have learned. So it's kind of a transition process. But overall, I think it's been a really great year.
I think we did extremely well. I mean, I've told everybody I know about this camp, every single day I enjoy coming to work. There hasn't been a day where I've woken up and been going, oh, I have to go to work today like I was if I was working in retail or, something. Like, I love coming here. And I think that the specialties really do make the camp what it is, because we do have the snack and we do have the all sports days, or, like the competitive days, and we do have the swim, but no other camp really has the opportunity for the kids, like, to go through a day and learn different dances, or take videos and make music videos and YouTube videos, or take pictures and go to ARF and experience. I just hope that next year they continue doing what they have been, and I just hope that we'll get more resources, because we've evolved so much.
It was pretty scary at first because it's kind of a trial and error thing, but I think things really came together towards the end.
Starting a camp from scratch really was a challenge for a number of reasons. Number one, that we created Teen Hampton in our head, and now we had to see it come out to life, not only on paper, but with teens, with staff. There are areas that have totally exceeded what I had hoped for. And then I see areas that can be continually growing. This is just the beginning. I sit down and I speak to the teens and I ask them what they're interested in, and when they tell me they really would like to learn how to do woodworking, well, then woodworking is going to be part of our program next year. A teen who got to go play golf really had an opportunity to play at his or her own skill level, get better as they go. It was such a continual growth that for me, it was probably the most enjoyable summer I've ever had.
To all the teens, work hard in school and continue to make us and your families very proud of you.